7-year-old Ricky accidentally lit his shirt on fire. His older cousin disregarded his own safety to save Ricky.
My son Rick, he was playing with a lighter, and he had seen, some people like my brother, I guess, like if you ever get like a string of clothing, he'd see my brother or somebody light it and, burn it off, his clothing. I guess that's what he was trying to do.
I tried to put the fire out, but I couldn't, so I ran to my room where my cousin was playing games at.
I was playing video games, and I checked on him every 5 minutes, so I thought he was fine. He was he was watching cartoons, so and all of a sudden he came in the room and his shirt was on fire.
I opened the door, then he seen the fire, then he just ripped my shirt off.
He had his arms put up as like he wanted me to take off his shirt, so I just pulled it off.
We just rushed at him and grabbed him and ripped the shirt off him and stomped it out.
When he had his hands up for me to grab his shirt, I grabbed it from the bottom to try and pull it up, and it was burning my hand for about 5 seconds, and then I just didn't really feel it anymore, so I pulled it off.
It was a good thing that he ripped it off because it was going all the way around his back instead of trying to put it out or something.
Daniel said that he loved me, then I said I loved him.
He had 2nd and 3rd degree burns towards lower abdomen and up to his chest.
I wasn't really worried about me. I was mostly worried about him.
I was, just grateful that they were both okay, really. When I talked to him and I asked him, I was leaving work and I asked him if he had been seen, and he said he didn't care at that time. He just wanted to make sure little Ricky was okay. And so it was a nice feeling to know that he was thinking of his cousin before himself first.
And it was a good thing Daniel was here because I was in the shower. No telling how far, that shirt would have burned around him. So, yeah, it could have been worse.
They've always been really close ever since little Ricky was born.
Daniel's, he's a good kid, stays out of trouble, everything. He's a real good kid. He's a good role model for Rick and everything, older cousin. That was real brave of him. I thank him all the time I see him, appreciate him and everything. Doing that for my son, I think he's a hero. Pretty much do, yeah. My son would have been worse off if he didn't do that.